Good. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic.
True. That's great news. Yes, it is. What kind of social media? What kind of content you create here on social media? So I'm
actually an inspiration comedian. I do inspirational speeches, and then I do a lot of like crazy dares and stuff to make people laugh and have a good time.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fun to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check you out. I do inspirational shows of clips on, let's say someone was having a bad day today and they needed some inspiration. What can you share to someone to have a better day?
Well, I'll just tell you right now, if someone's having a rough day, one of my favorite things to always tell them is this. Always know that whenever you're down and out, that there's always something that's going to help pick you up. Never let anything deter you from your overall goals in life, because there's always going to be an obstacle in our way, but it is up to us to decide what we do with that obstacle. Do we let it just stand there in front of us, or do we find a unique way around it and over it to where it is no longer a problem? You know, I deal with daily struggles every day. I'm a proud person to say that I suffer from PTSD and anxiety issues. I also have severe depression. I don't let those control me, though, and control my life, because if I do, I'm not able to help others in their day-to-day life.
Sure. So you create the inspiration through yourself and for others.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that works too, yeah. I agree to that. I like that. And let's see, your name is Toxic Concrete. Is that how you say it? Concrete?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. How did you come up with this name?
So Toxic is actually one of the families that is a family that I'm a part of. I am part of the Just Toxic Assassins. And Concrete is actually a multi-use thing for me. So the concrete primarily is because I'm a construction worker.
True. Okay. I was thinking that. Okay. True.
And the other reason is my family that I have is known as Concrete Nation. And the reason I call us Concrete Nation is because we are the foundation that goes out and is the support system for everybody and anyone who needs a home. We don't hesitate to let people in. We don't deter people away. We will open you up with welcome arms and encourage you to go ahead and come in and learn from each other. As we always protect each other with my safety vest, we go ahead and protect each other and allow people to be seen for who they are, and we don't let anyone tell them that they can't do what they don't want to do. If you want to go ahead and get on this app and you want to be a comedian, come on here, be a comedian. If you want to come on here and if you want to go ahead and run TikTok shop, we're going to support you in any way that you do. Only thing that we will not support is anything negligent or negative that is going to harm other people or harm yourself. Because we are a foundation that is there to support each other and not tear each other down.
Sure. I like that. Okay. Interesting. I like it. I'm going to check you out and follow you. Yeah. Very cool. So, is this like also like an agency, or is just a community that you're building?
So I am part of an agency. I am a creator within an agency. I don't own one, but I am part of one.
Okay. That's cool though. Yeah, very cool. I've heard good things and bad things about agencies, so this one sounds like a positive one. I guess it's called Lone Star Legacy, maybe?
Yes, okay. Yes, Lone Star Legacy Entertainment.
Okay, true. Nice. Very cool. All right. Well, thank you for your time, and I will see you around on social media.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a good one. All right. Let's see who else is on social media to follow. Make sure you guys hitting that follow button. Let's see. Someone was trying to come into the same live. Someone was trying to come into the same live. I don't know how that happened.
Same.
So what do you do here since we got the wrong Peter?
I don't have class today, so I just like meeting new people and try to learn English also. Since English is not my first language, so
Of course.
I try.
Sure. Oh, you're doing a very good job.
Thank you. I try my best.
Did you know that English is one of the hardest languages to learn?
Because I try to learn other language also, and I think Chinese also very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Because Chinese, they have like a tone, like a four tone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and if one word, if they have different tone, there's different meaning. So it's difficult to remember. Sometimes you just say like, for example, E mean number one, right? When you say E, that means anti. So it's different, but it's the same E, but it's different tone and different meaning. So English don't have that. So
Interesting.
that is difficult in Chinese.
Huh.
But I think like grammar.
But when you spell it and you put the E and then you're doing the E, how would you make it different in the word? With a dot or something?
No. When they speak, for example, like 11, 11, like E, right? And then when you call like auntie, like up, like going up, like your tone is going up. So actually, I'm still not good at it because I'm also learning new language. Chinese is not my language also, but I try to learn, and it's difficult. I think like actually you know that word, but when you speak it, it's like you're not speaking the way like they are speaking. But if I try to speak with native one, they will understand like what I want to say, something like that.
Okay, right. And what language do you actually speak?
I speak. Do you know Cambodia?
No.
Do you know Angkor Wat?
No.
That is I think you know Thailand.
I don't know it, but yes.
Thailand is near to Cambodia, like Southeast Asia, like Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, like Southeast Asia country. So we have our own language, similar to Thai.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Let me follow you. I'm learning so much right now. I love that.
I also love to learn language. Like I think language is the thing that make us can communicate, even though I'm not from your country, but I try to learn a language, and I think I have learn new thing. Even after I know your language, I can communicate with people. I can learn about your culture, learn about people, something like that. So that is beautiful about learning new language.
That is.
I do like to.
What age did you have the passion to start learning other languages?
I think one thing since I was young, like I want to travel all around the world, like because now I'm doing like a study related to the medical, and not only doing the medical, selling the medical, but actually like making a medical, or maybe go to the other country to study about what is medical or medicine that you guys make it. That is the change that I can go abroad, and then I try to study more language, and hope that I can go one day, see all around the world and help people.
So I'm thinking you want to be somebody who creates something new in the medicine world.
Yes, I just want to help people. I hope.
Could you do me a favor then, since you're smart?
Yeah.
I always, since I was 15, I don't agree that everybody has the same medication just because you're classified in the same group. Let's say you have diabetes. Yeah. I think that every single person individually needs to get lab tested to find out what you exactly need to create that medicine just for you. Mm-hmm. That's what you should create.
Okay. Thank you for your advice. I will keep it in mind.
Yeah. That would help a lot of people because medication has a lot of side effects. Do you know why? Because the medication is not meant for that one individual. It's meant for a group. But if we can change that, we can work on actually getting people healthier.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be cool. If you're smart enough, that would be amazing. Okay. Cool, Peter. I will see you later.
Yes. See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You know, he knows a lot of languages. That means check out the book on Amazon, where you can get inspiration and a coloring book at the same time by Selfdreamers.
Right, News?
Oh,
You said yeah. You said yeah. I like News. I can kind of already tell that you and News are going to be friends.
Oh, yeah. We can be friends, of course.
What's up, News?
Not much. Just chilling. How are you doing today?
Are you an artist?
My artist? Well, I host for an artist.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like paintings above you or something that I can almost see there.
Oh, yeah. That's a picture I've had since I was like 15.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I was running around right now just trolling people. But something about you, I was like, I'm not going to troll her. She seems cool.
Sure, that's because I am cool.
Hell yeah.
I am. So what do you like doing on the internet other than what you just said? What's your main goals?
Well, I have a passion for streaming. I just like streaming, and I want to get as good as I can at it, and I want to be entertaining and funny and just grow a community. I also am a music producer. I make electronic music. Okay. So I kind of use the internet and my streaming stuff to kind of like promote that. But that's not the main goal. The main goal is just to like be creative and like live a lifestyle that I want to live, and living like making my job at home is the best thing I've ever done. Not having to go to work for anybody else and just like working on being a streamer, and like
I agree.
This is what I love to do, and I just want to get better at it. Usually I'm not behind the moon thing, but right now I was scrolling and running around, so I put it on.
Sure. Well, okay, sure. I like it. So let me follow you. I'll look into more what your content looks like. Are you only on here, or your like other spots too?
Well, to answer that question quickly, I am on other spots as well, but I'm only streaming over here right now. I haven't been anywhere else in like 3 weeks and a couple days. I've been back over here. But before that, I was over here for like about a year and 3 months before I decided to go anywhere else. And that's kind of when like it went down. But then I came back. Sure. So I've been over here since. What do you do though?
Okay. I actually host for an artist. She makes music, and I create inspirational shows throughout social media. My name is Selfdreamers on the internet. It means people with dreams, people with passion, and want to meet them. I created a 30-minute episode of interviews to inspire people, but then it's hard for me to do that, so I got on TikTok and I do small segment shows towards that, and then I produce it on another platform.
You make it on another platform, but did you like bring it over here? Is what you're saying?
Correct. Yeah, so I can grab some people from here, and then I create the show, and then like it's additional to what I do, because on here is like 5 minutes, maybe a little less than that, and time wise during the day, it's hard. So the other show I have is just like for certain people and like certain times I can create it. But I started back in 2019, and I just figured, when you start something, sometimes you can't really get to it, but if you have the start of it, then you become the creator instead of the follower. If that makes sense.
Well, do you like what you do?
I do. Just like you said for yourself, I still have a lot to learn,
Oh my God, every day there's something new to learn.
For real, not joking. For real, yeah. But what's cool about it is I learned that TikTok is not security. So, after being in trouble like 10 times, I've learned that it's better to brand yourself on the internet. So I branded myself, my hashtags at like one point. I don't know, let's look at it now.
Malika, welcome in.
So I learned to brand yourself better than to.
Yeah, I mean, all across social media, this is my name.
The guy that I just went live on is trying to call me on freaking IG. Let's see where my hashtag's at.
Okay, Malika, I'll check it out.
What were you saying?
No, I was talking to Malika in my chat.
Oh, true. So I got my hashtag at like 1.66 million right now, and pretty much what that means is it helps me brand into the computer. So like people, when they look me up, all they have to do is type Selfdreamers and I pop up. And I created with the spot with the artist where you can come and like post up your links, and there's other people there doing the same thing, and we just kind of like help each other out by looking at it, liking it, and stuff like that.
Yeah, your hashtag is up there, though. Anytime somebody looks in that hashtag, they can see all the content behind it.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And no matter, like, let's say this one got shut down today, if I made a new one, it's all going to stream into one spot anyway, so it won't matter if they try to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already built myself in, and no matter how many times it happens, it all filters into a funnel I created.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't like to be controlled, so I had to find a way.
Nobody likes it.
Yeah. No. So that way, like when they'll be like, oh, TikTok's shutting down. Well, okay, so what? I'm still going,
Yeah, well, it was supposed to happen yesterday, and it didn't. So.
I know. Yeah, I know. I was surprised too. Yeah. I was like, oh, still here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. But I don't like, in like all the rules and stuff, I don't know. It's just like you can't be free on here. I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah, there is a lot of things, but like this filter is magical.
And the people are cool too that you meet. So that's what brings me back to keep doing it. It's the people, really.
Yeah, dude. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, I got a lot of people that I know over here.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it's inspiring when you find the right people to meet. Yeah, definitely. I did follow you, so I'll check out your stuff and pass love to you.
Yeah, you too. We'll catch you soon.
Yeah, I hope you have a good one.
You too. Take it easy.
Bye. Turkio Film, what's up? No, you just called me. See who's next. Hi.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, just chilling here. Meeting all kinds of fun, interesting people, I say. Aurora Child J. What's your username about? It's an interesting one.
You know what the word aura means?
Uh-huh.
Aura Child J. It just has to do with energy. I'm an energy person.
Okay. True. Do you carry positive energy?
That's all I'm about.
Okay, that's good.
How about you?
Of course, I created my positive energy. That's for sure.
Where are you from?
Well, I host an entertainment group called Tell 'Em Why You Mad since like 2016. So I don't really disclose where I live just because of security purposes. You know, I don't got security yet.
You good? I understand that. I got that. Well, I'm in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, okay, true that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be living.
How's your night been?
Good. Just here chilling for a little bit. See who I meet, and I do more shows on here, so I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, you know, and like try to talk to people more.
What type of shows?
So I host for an artist. She makes music, and I create like inspirational shows on becoming who you're meant to be. So I kind of have segments here, and then I like take it to my spot somewhere else.
No way. Ariella, what's up?
When you like open my profile name, it says Selfdreamers. You see how it says Google Selfdreamers on there?
Yeah. I kind of like that, though. I might want to do something like that.
Yeah. You can, if you type in my name on the internet, it'll pull you to all my stuff. And then there's a group called Tell 'Em Why You Mad, and people just like basically join it, and they post up their content so we can pass love to each other.
Mandy, what's up? Got you. So what is it, like a Discord?
It's on the face and like the face and like, you know, the book. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
What's up?
I've been doing it since 2016. So on there, I go live every Monday and Friday, and it's just basically a show just about like getting to know me, grow up with me. This is like a yearbook, you know.
Yeah. Ashley, what's up? Yeah, 2016. That's a long time.
That is a long time. It's crazy. Like in the beginning, I didn't really take it serious until like probably like 2019, 2020, maybe. Yeah. Then I started realizing, wait a minute, I'm actually creating something.
Yeah, I definitely want to tap in with you.
Yeah, it was like I had the vision, I had the ideas, but I really didn't know what I was doing in the beginning, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then as time went by and people kept saying, oh, that sounds cool, you know, like at some point it was like, it hit me in the head, like, dang, I am making something cool.
Yeah. Nah, but that's what it's all about, basically pursuing, like, is that something you stumbled across?
Yes. I stumbled across, yeah.
You got that idea and you was like, yo, I'm going to run with this.
Correct. Yeah, it first started off where it was crazy because like how it first actually started, I joined this page, the page I'm telling you to join. And I was like, I'm gonna post up my Herbalife stuff because I was doing Herbalife. I had opened up a shop and then I had to close it down because I got pregnant and I couldn't like walk around and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, I should take this to the internet. So then I started posting on there, and then I saw a live button, and I was like, dang, I wonder what happens if I go live. I was like, I'm either gonna get kicked out of this group or they're not gonna say anything to me, right? So then I started going live, and for a whole year I was doing this shit, right? And then all of a sudden, like, the music artist, she's like, hey, can you be the face of my page? And I was like, what does that mean? And she's like, just do what you're doing because everybody keeps telling me they like you and you're interesting, and just tell people about my music. And I was like, okay, fine, we can do that. And then as I started doing it, I was like, okay, now I gotta like figure this out, and then that's